Hey, happy Friday. Welcome to Friday edition of the Daily Dose. So listen, check out that cool paddleboard back there. Pretty neat. We're doing something exciting in the next couple of days. And it was making me think about weekends and being active. One of the things I love about the weekends is I get to be more active, get to take a little break from work and maybe get out on a paddleboard. And I want to share with you a little insider into our little shed now here where we live at the beach. Space is limited. When we bought here, we bought for the location, so it limited the size of our house. And one of the things that we sacrificed was garage space. So we don't have any garage space, but I want to share with you two things. I want to share with you a little insider of what's in my little shed in the back. I'm going to just warn you ahead of time. It's kind of a disaster, but I'm going to share with you because there's lots of things in there that we use over the weekends. And if you want to be more active, how's the quickest way to become more active on the weekends? And I'm going to share that with you, but come take a look into my shed real quick. Now, I don't have too many toys. I don't have like the 3-wheelers and the 4-wheelers. We don't have any room for that, but to be honest with you. But I want to show you in here, in our little shed. Now, I'm going to just show you, look. Okay, that was my very first surfboard up there. So that's a 9.2 longboard. My wife had it shaped actually when we moved here in '02. We got beater boards, we got bikes, we got more surfboards over here. This is an old shed that was here. There's an old snowboard in the back. Now we're not snowboarding obviously, but we got all these surfboards and yeah, so there's no waves. There really actually hasn't been waves, and I'm kind of grateful because it's been cold and I don't like to wear a wetsuit, but I like to surf. We like to paddleboard, like to bike, like to do active fun things on the weekend. That's what makes the weekends, at least for me, fun. And ooh, it's pretty bright there. Let's go over here. Let me sit down. Maybe I'm not going to sit down since this is an active. You want to be more active and more fit on the weekends. Here, it's simple. The quickest way to do it is to start becoming more active. That's it. The problem a lot of times I hear from people is, Mark, I'm so busy during the week. I look forward to the weekend so I can be more active. But the problem is I try to be active on the weekends and I just can't do the things that I want to do. I'm not able to ride a bike that well. I'm out of shape. I'm overweight. I'm unhealthy. I'm unfit. Those type of things. I can't stand up on a paddleboard. I have an extra 50 pounds of body weight sitting on me. Now, what I want to share with you is this. If you want to have more active, fun weekends, truly, like I'm excited to think of the things that we get to do over the weekend. And when the water warms up, we'll be doing some paddleboarding and surfing and bodyboarding and swimming and all those fun things and going for bike rides and all that kind of good stuff. And just because you may be in your 40s or your 50s and you think that you're too old or that you're just too late to learn something new, I didn't start to surf until I moved here when I was 31 years old. So I didn't start to surf until I was in my 30s. In fact, I didn't step on a paddleboard until I was probably 40. So if you don't think you can, here's the good news is that's a lie. And you can, but here's the way to do it. The way to do it is truly, you got to start being more active now. Now, how to do it? Mark, you don't understand my life. You don't understand my schedule. You don't understand how busy it is. I don't have the time. Well, again, you're convincing yourself another lie, because I have some of the most, I would say, driven, active, busy people that run businesses and have big families and have lots of obligations and lots of things on their plate. But guess what? When you have a coach who knows how to build in the right structure, has to build in the right plan, and when you are able to do workouts that don't take up half of your day, you don't have to do long cardio sessions, you don't need to go to a gym, you can do workouts my students are doing workouts that are under 30 minutes, anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes long. They're getting tremendous success. And then also, well, Mark, I just don't have the time to do all the meal prep and all that. I make it simplified for you. Trust me, a lot of you are just making it way too hard on yourselves, and then you're getting stuck because you're getting disappointed over the weekend. And here's the vicious cycle that happens. You get to your weekends, you realize you can't do all the fun things, the exciting, active things that you want to do. You want to go to the beach, but you're terrified. You're terrified to get in a bathing suit and go to the beach, so you can't even, it's not too late. You can. When you have the right attitude, and the attitude is the only way. The hard thing with fitness, the hard thing with being active on the weekends, you have to be active. Like, here's the thing. Let's see. I'll give it a moment. There we go. It says connection available. It lets me know when I don't know if you ever done lives and it says it's recording. So we'll catch back on there. Sorry for the slight pause. Not my deal, but maybe because I'm in the backyard here and the internet. So I took it off Wi-Fi. So yeah. So anyway, it's not to brag. I'm not here to brag about all the things that I do, but I hear a lot of people tell me, Mark, I want a bike ride. I want to go on vacations where I can do really fun, active things and do lots of walking and do lots of trails and maybe go skiing with my family. And now that, somewhat things are opening back up where you can travel again and you can, maybe even go for a run with your dog, or even heck, it could be just going for a walk around your neighborhood. But you want to do that on the weekends, but it's hard to do because the only time you're thinking about it is on the weekends. So what happens is we get kind of stuck. And all the priorities, all the obligations. Well, how do you do it? Well, you learn how to work through them. You actually learn how to not just structure your day, but actually to find out the time where you can put it in. And it always helps to have the right kind of guidance and direction. One of the things for me, how am I able to do it? Well, I've had coaching and I've had mentorship to help me understand how to make time for your business and how to have your deep work. I already spent a couple hours working on my business already. Why do you think sometimes I get done at 3, 4 in the afternoon? Again, because for me, I've had time to structure what's most important. And one of those things is to make sure when I have time off on the weekend is that I can truly enjoy the time that I have on the weekend. There would be nothing worse. And if you're this person, if you get stuck and you're struggling on your weekends and you want to do, and you work hard, you probably are a hard worker, you may, earn a good living and you want to do fun, exciting things with maybe your spouse or your kids, and instead of just sitting and being upset because you're out of shape, your back hurts, you got knee problems, you're achy, all those things I always hear, like, Mark, how do I do it? Well, you got to start being more active. And here's the thing, it's even more beneficial to be more active on a regular basis, because guess what? That's going to help with your weight loss. Now, I'm just on a side note, I'm going to plug on Monday, I'll be doing a live masterclass. I'm so excited to be offering this. And I believe we have about 20 to 30, maybe 20 spots left. I think there might be 20 spots left. I have to check with my team to see how many spots. We're only opening it up to 100 spots. So if you want in, you got to send a message. You can drop it down here, masterclass, send me a private message. You can just message me link. If you just put link, then I'll make sure you get a link for Monday night. That's at 6 p.m. Eastern. And we're going to be talking about simple and effective ways how to drop the guilt and lose the belly fat. Now, look, here's the thing that happens. You start to feel guilty, right? Maybe your kids want to do some fun things with you on the weekend. Maybe your kids are like mine and teenagers, and now you have the time to do stuff with your spouse. And now you feel guilty because you can't do the things that you want to do. You can't enjoy. So you kind of instead just sit around and maybe wallow in self-pity and sit and watch Netflix and get disappointed. And then guess what? There's a vicious cycle where you go back around and then you start to eat the ice cream and you start to eat the cakes and the cookies and all the things that got you in trouble with your weight. And then you feel guilty about it. And then you feel disappointed in yourself. And then you go back around in that vicious cycle. So I'm here to tell you that the simplest and fastest way, literally the fastest way to be more active and enjoy your weekends even more it's very simple, be more active. Now, if you don't know, if you're older, and I know a lot of people say, Mark, I don't know where to start. I don't even know what I should be doing. Well, that's why there's people like me, there's coaches that have been doing this, who understand how the body moves. That I understand how the body moves. I also understand in the season of life, maybe in your 40s or in your 50s. Now, I'm not quite in my 50s, in my late 40s, but I also understand the things that go along with it. Hormone changes, testosterone changes, your body has the aches and pains, maybe you have some limitations, some injuries. Those are the things that not only am I been dealing with in my own personal journey, but with hundreds and hundreds of people that I've helped over the years on the same journey in the same season of life. And you can make it a lot harder for yourself by trying to wing it, try to go it on your own, or you can get around somebody who's actually literally, it's what I eat and what I breathe and what I sleep, what I dream about is helping people like you, helping people that are in their 40s and 50s that want to be more active. There's nothing more than hearing today is exciting because it's Friday and we get to celebrate wins in our inner circle. And that's in our inner circle. That's in my premium coaching program. And what that is called the Lean Body Breakthrough. If you want information on that, the way to do it is to get on a call. It's very simple. We'll see if we're a good fit to work together. It's pretty much a no-brainer. If you are a good fit, I end up, just telling you what the program's about, how it works, how you succeed, how I guarantee you results. How would this feel? Let's go into the weekend. What if, say you need to lose, like, let's say 30, 40, 50 pounds. What if you had the assurance from a coach who could guarantee, better than money back guarantee, results? Guarantee results, and not only results that are for now, like say it's 50 pounds, and I could guarantee you that if you for the right fit and you follow the plan, I could guarantee you get the weight off, or I just keep coaching you, or I'll just give all your money back. How about that? Because here's the confidence that I have. There's been nobody that's followed my plan that hasn't gotten results. You follow my plan that I give to you, a coach. It's kind of like anything, right? You follow the advice of an expert in accounting, in your business. You follow that advice, right? Good advice. I'm not talking about crappy advice. One that has proven success. You follow like what we did back in school. We follow your teachers and they teach you how to learn things and you learn new things. Well, a coach can be like a teacher, a mentor, or a coach, and to show you what you need to do, what you don't need to do to become more active, to lose more weight, to get that body in the kind of shape that you really deserve. Like, that's the thing. I talk to my wife all the time, and I share with her, and I was like, honey, I know I've been doing this a long time, and I was like, I just want people that are in our season of life to feel the benefit of being active and healthy and fit, and to be able to do so much with your fitness. Do you realize there's so much potential, so much more potential when you actually take the initiative to take yourself into the equation of life, to make it a non-negotiable, maybe not the highest priority. You know, for me, I like to think of my faith. I want to be in my faith as the top priority, but honestly, sometimes I fail at that, but I would say is that to keep my health and my fitness and taking care of myself, it's one of the most, people think it's selfish. I believe it's one of the most selfless things you can do, because you become better, not only for you, but for everyone around you. It's like this ripple effect. When you have strength and energy, guess what? You're going to it's going to feed on your kids and your family and your neighbors and your friends and your business and your teammates and your colleagues and your church family and your faith even as well. All those things. There isn't, if you can tell me, I challenge you, if you can tell me one thing that's not good about being in shape, I would love to argue that one with you. But anyway, take care and God bless. Hey, here's how it works. If you want two things, if you want to get in on my masterclass on Monday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you got to shoot me a message with the word link. That's it. You can even say masterclass or link, but link is the one that people have been doing, so we can make sure you get the link. I have about 20 spots. I'm limiting it. There's not going to be a replay, so don't tell me, oh, I can't make it. There's no replay. I'm already realizing that. People are lazy. They're not going to come. People who are serious will show up for it. That's one thing. If you want to learn more about my coaching program, I'm not going anywhere. You can watch me. Again, this is 404. I've been doing online coaching for going on my 4th year. I've been coaching people for 26 years. I'm just getting started. Thankfully, I'm able to do active and fit things along the way, and I'm pulling along as many people as I possibly can. If you want to be that person, stop sitting on the couch, stop hitting the Netflix, stop feeling bad about yourself, stop just isolating yourself, stop keeping yourself limited from your maximum potential. Reach out to me. If you like this energy, can you imagine being surrounded by an inner circle of people that have the kind of energy that you know is going to literally light you up for the rest of your life? If you want that, reach out to me now. Take care and have an amazing weekend.